Alright, so like I said, there's more. So most misogynists, in my opinion, no facts, just my opinion. Most misogynists, in my opinion, were either married to single mothers or they were married to women that had ultra alpha men, which basically married, they, even though they was married, they were still single, basically is what I'm saying. And I say this because, like, one thing about a child and a parent dynamic is that even though you are the child, you still innately, like inside, naturally, have a desire, have a want, have a obligation to protect your parents, right? No matter what. Even though you may be the child, you still have an obligation naturally to want to protect your parents, right? So we speaking on the dynamic between a son and his mother, whether she is married or not. If there is a missing piece in masculinity in the household, he will become that just naturally. So when I say a lot of these men are married to their mother, they really are, and they don't even know it. And some of them really didn't start off that way. They really was just doing it because their fathers were not there, or they were not there in the capacity in which their mothers needed them to be there for the household. So naturally, they accidentally became the husband in the situation without doing it on purpose. They really just actually had to become their husband because in a household, you have to have this balance. You know what I'm saying? So like I was saying with nature, right? We say God created the heavens and earth. Okay. Well, in nature, everything has a male and a female. Everything is balanced. Okay? Which is why it goes back to the topic of how can I believe in God and not believe that he has a wife, the goddess, Mother Nature? That's not his mother. That is his wife. Because there has to be a balance. And a lot of these men are subconsciously married to their mothers, not even knowingly. They're married to their mothers because there was a imbalance in the household growing up. And they don't even know it. And truth be told, if you look, honestly, if you look at a lot of gay men, and this is no shade, just listen. But if you look at a lot of gay men, right, and you see their interaction and how they are with their mothers, it's a protective thing. It's really a protective thing. You know what I mean? Like, I know, like, some of them may have seen their mothers grow up in, like, harsh relationships, right? So they default to being more sensitive and more caring for their mothers. You know what I mean? And then there are some that default to being more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you touch my mom, I will beat your ass kind of situation. You know what I mean? But that's how they saw their mothers grow up, you know? So as a natural balance, they have to protect their parents. They have to protect their mothers, right? And that's the dynamic between a son and a mother's relationship, regardless. But as I stated, the words that we use in the religion in Southern Baptists, right? And you see this a lot in the South, is that men cling on to their mothers for like long periods of time. It's crazy. Well, I ain't gonna say it's crazy, but it's different down here in the South, right? And there's a lot of single parent households down in the South as well. So they, like, these sons cling on to their mothers for like long periods of time, but not knowing that subconsciously they're married to their mothers, and that's why they cling on to them like that. You know what I'm saying? We refer to the words that we use between God and Mother Nature. We use those words incorrectly. Mother Nature is God's wife. That's not his mother. So as far as nature goes, an imbalance, that's not a relationship that God should have with the earth. They are equal partners. That's not his mother. You understand what I'm saying? The hardest part about dating a lot of men, and I hear this from a lot of women nowadays, is that a man don't know when to, You know what? I'm saying, hold on. Let me do this in the next clip.